Hello, this is Brian, Counselor Dad. I'm a just retired corporate executive, father of 3 wonderful daughters, been married for several decades, and throughout my career I've been asked at different times to give advice to young people, and I've started doing a series of YouTube videos on things like tips for college, tips for a career, and so on. But today I'm going to do what is probably the most important video, though it wasn't my first to post, and that is clarify your values, because your values are what should inform all your major life decisions like college or marriage or career and so on. Make sure your goals are consistent with your values. Now, I've reviewed a number of advice videos on YouTube and over the years read many motivational and advice books. For example, on how to make a lot of money, how to be successful, how to have great relationships. But what really strikes me is these folks aren't saying they aren't saying what the values are behind the advice. And so, for example, making a lot of money may not be your highest value. We probably all wouldn't mind having some money, but you may not want to spend all the time and focus and energy that's required to do so. So if you've not already done so, clarify what your most important values are before making any more big decisions. Now, your values are the beliefs that show what is really important to you. Your values direct your decisions either consciously or subconsciously, and they should be consciously. Now, you may not have yet thought through what your most important values are. Let me give you an example of some values. Love, wealth, family, God, morals, knowledge, friends, power, adventure, free time. Now, there's a tool used in a lot of therapy. In fact, it was developed by an organization called therapistaid.com, which is a chart of many different values, and asks people that are at a difficult point in their lives and are actually getting therapy are asked to rank order their most important values. This is the starting point to get on a better track in life, and it's very important for all of us. I'm going to post this list. Now, when I review this list, these are my highest values in rank order. God, family, honesty, wisdom, love, morals. Then behind those come respect, humor, friends, and nature. Now, I didn't always have these same values, and today I'm not always true to all these values. But it is my goal, it's my intent, that in my decision making and in my goal setting, that these are the priority of values that will determine how I set these goals and make decisions, large and small. Now, particularly if you're younger, you may not have yet clarified what your most important values are. There's an old Greek philosopher that said that the most important thing in life is to know thyself. I would modify that to say, know God and know yourself. Now, your most important values are not going to be identical to those of your parents or your friends or your siblings. These and others will probably have a big influence, have probably had a big influence on what your values are, but it's still your values. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. And with that thought, I'm going to conclude, but when you think for yourself, you'll be in a much better position to then start setting some of these major life goals. So I want to thank you very much, and please write to me at counselordad@gmail.com.